Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. So, I haven't talked about the Pistons in a second. Um, yeah, I haven't talked about the Pistons in a second, but I'm gonna talk about them for a second. Hold on. Bro, I really was not trying to go downstairs, bro. Oh shit. Salute, salute, salute. What's up? My bad, my bad. Had I was trying to get prepared. But what's good, DFJ? What's popping, my boy? I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. Ain't heard from you in a minute. Um, so I want to talk about the Pistons. I'm gonna be doing Pistons content for real, for the next couple days. I will not be watching the Warriors or covering the Warriors game for the next 2 days. So don't ask what I think about it or anything. So shout out to Cheyenne, shout out to DFJ. You know what I'm saying? And if you see the title of this video, we got some breaking news. You know what I'm saying? This article was posted today, updated at 12:20. So this is very, very, very new. So it reads, and I quote, Ivey's injury typically requires 4 to 6 months of recovery time. Just so you know, he's been injured since January, so it is April, and we won't be playing till the end of April. So that will be about 4 months. So it says, for fans wondering if Detroit Pistons guard Jaden Ivey will be back by the start of the playoffs, the answer is no. Though we should get a clearer picture on Ivey's status in 2 weeks. The Pistons provided an update on Ivey's recovery just more than 3 months after the third-year player suffered a broken left fibula against the Orlando Magic on New Year's Day. He he has been cleared for basketball activity and will now enter the beginning phase of a reconditioning progression along with a continued progression of court work. Pistons said in a statement, Ivey's status will be updated in another 2 weeks. The typical recovery time for an injury like Ivey's is 4 to 6 months, according to a doctor, which includes the time it takes for the bone to heal from surgery plus rehab time. Despite playing in only 30 games in 2024-2025, Ivey is second on the team with 17.6 points. Among rotation players, he's also second in three-point percentage and shooting attempts. The Pistons clinched a playoff berth on Friday for the first time since 2019 and are now playing for seeding in their final 3-game stretch. The most likely scenario is them finishing sixth and playing New York, with a less likely scenario has them finishing fifth and matching up with the Pacers. The first round of the playoffs begins April 19th. The Pistons host the Knicks tonight at 7 for a potential playoff preview. So it sounds like it's still hope, but what I have read is that he could come back, like maybe, you know what I'm saying, if we upset the Knicks, he could come back maybe the second round. What I believe is that if we upset the Knicks, he'll definitely be back. But I also believe it's a possibility that he could come back in the middle of the first round. If we can extend it to like 6 or 7 games, I believe he can come back. He won't be back at the beginning. We'll probably have to play the first four games. We're definitely gonna have to play without him. So if we could get a cut, I believe we're going. I believe we have a good chance of beating them. With Ivy, that makes it even greater. If we can some way somehow, you know, for for lack of better wording, if we can somehow upset the New York Knicks. And the only reason I give us a chance is because of their defense. It's inconsistent. That's the biggest reason why I give them a chance. So I'm glad he's cleared for basketball activities. That's great to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely phenomenal to hear. And I'm very happy for that. Um like I said, the Pistons, I believe they're underrated. I believe JB is gonna have them ready. They're gonna make mistakes. So Pistons fans, please don't be getting on them. This is a young team. Nobody on this team has been. None of our young core have been to the playoffs, bro. Malik Beasley, Tobias Harris, and Tim Hardaway Jr. The only ones that been to the playoffs. So our young guys, give them a little grace. They got to be ready, but this is their first time in the playoffs, bro. So no, yeah, Tobias got experience. That's why I said Tobias, THJ, but Tobias got experience for sure. I think he gonna, but see, DFJ, you gotta understand the reason why Tobias playing different here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Tobias got ties here. Everybody on the team got ties here. Tobias got drafted by us, and his wife is from Detroit. Malik Beasley, his people are from Detroit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people, K, we come on, he been here in the grind. You know what I'm saying? We drafted him. Asar, we drafted him. Like a lot of them got ties to, you know what I'm saying, Detroit. Like Tobias, Tim Hardaway Jr. went to Michigan. So the vets, our vets got ties to Detroit. So it's you know what I'm saying, that emotional factor. That's why Malik didn't want us to trade him. He loved it here. Tobias was already here. He just came back. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I'm with y'all all the way, bro. Tobias was trash in the playoffs and he deserved to get shipped. But it's different here, bro. It's different. It's different. Also, we don't have all that, you know what I'm saying, turmoil going on that's with the Sixers. What I honestly think if y'all get the first pick, the first, second, or third pick, y'all good. Ace Bailey, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, y'all be good. If y'all are able to get the first pick, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I get rid of Embiid. Cooper Flag and Maxi. Let that be the duo. Get rid of Paul George, get rid of Joel Embiid, and start over. I mean, yeah, we know it's rigged. We know it's rigged. We know it's rigged. Unless Cooper Flag go back to Duke, which I don't think he gonna do, bro. I don't think Cooper Flag going back to Duke. He won. He proved what he proved. Cooper Flag is the real deal, bro. Averaged 27 in the tournament, bro. AP Men's Player of the Year as a freshman who reclassified. Boy just turned 18. I be seeing so many people hating on him. I watched a few of his games, bro, just to see. Bro, boy is the real deal, bro. He remind me of Andre Karolinko with a splash of like Andre Karolinko with a splash of KG a little bit. We should have got Wemby. They cheated us. They didn't want us to get Wemby. The NBA hates Detroit. It was supposed to be Wemby and Cade. Supposed to be Wemby and Cade. We had the worst record. How the fuck we end up with the fifth pick? But it's all good though. It's all good. We still push through, and Cade is so good that we put shooters around him and veterans around him, and we made the playoffs. They can't stand us, but it's all good. So Jaden Ivey is cleared for basketball activities. It's a possibility he could come back, but it's a possibility he won't come back. Man, what the hell? Yo, I'm gonna say this, bro. Don't let my Pistons upset the Knicks. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, I don't even want to talk about that. That is ridiculous. We got niggas getting Barbie dolls now.
That's the worst of everything coming out of the timeout.
Uh-huh. Pistons. Yes, sir. The upset will happen. I believe it will happen too. Like I said, I don't trust New York defense at all. But if it doesn't happen, like I said, I'm not gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? This is the first year of a real building block, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the first year of a real building block. You know what I'm saying? We ahead of schedule. Nobody expected us to make the playoffs just outright. Nobody, even people from uh you know what I'm saying, even people from the city. I expected us to make the play in, but just the playoffs outright, man, we way ahead of schedule. So I think next year we'll be better because Ivy will be healthy. We'll be fully healthy. God forbid, no injuries during that season too. You know what I'm saying? Ivy, K, Tobias, everybody can stay healthy. I think we're gonna re-sign Malik Beasley. He cooked him last time. I ain't gonna lie to you. OG Ananobi is tough. Don't get me wrong. But in the two wins that we had against him, he cooked him, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He cooked Amen Thompson too, and I think Amen is a slightly better defender right now. So I'm not really worried about OG. I'm really not. I'm not really worried about him. I know he gonna be tough on Cade and everything, but I believe Cade is that good, bro. Cade is gonna do what he do. Brunson got to deal with Asar though. Remember that. And if he don't got to deal with Asar, he gonna have to deal with Ron Holland. If he don't deal with Ron Holland, he probably gonna have to deal with Cade. If he don't deal with Cade, shit, ain't no telling. You know, Beef Stew can come out on the perimeter and guard too. So, oh no, I love Maxi, but no, we keeping cutting, we keeping motorcade, especially after this year. It ain't one Pistons fan that's gonna take that, that's gonna take that swap. I love Maxi, but I don't think he doing what Cade did this year, brother. Oh no, I love Maxi. Don't get it wrong. Maxi is a baller. He the one dude I do trust to show up in the playoffs. And B, he be hurt too much. He be hurt way too much. When Embiid is healthy, Embiid ball out in the playoffs until it's time for the game 6 or game 7. Then he come up short, but he ain't never healthy. But yeah, Jaden Ivey could be back for the playoffs. I'm gonna be monitoring the Pistons next couple games, even though we in the playoffs already. You know what I'm saying? Sixth, fifth seed, really, whatever. If we beat Milwaukee twice, we'll be in the fifth seed though. I'm pretty sure. If we beat New York is supposed to be resting everybody tonight. So if that's the case, then we should win this game. And we got Milwaukee twice. We'll see what happens with that. But end all be all, we are in the playoffs, so it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Detroit basketball. You know what I'm saying? Pistons, baby, all day. You know, it is what it is. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Go subscribe to my boy DFJ Hoops. Shout out my boy Cheyenne. DFJ, I don't know why you don't got a boom. I don't know why you ain't got a wrench. But shout out my boy DFJ Hoops. And hey, we got a real important game tonight. Grizzlies, Timberwolves. Hey, Warriors fans, we got a big game tonight. We not playing, but the Grizzlies, Timberwolves. That's a huge game tonight. If I was y'all, I would watch that game to see what happens. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. Man, I don't even want to talk about it, man. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. Hey, Pistons in the playoffs. Peace.